I have incense and water. I have water and oil in the water.
Okay.
Different types of oils that I put in the water. And I have pictures of
Wonderful. See, it's all about.
And I have dolls represent ideas.
Okay. See, your spirit. I mean, each one, just like I said about Aquarius, we gotta find our own individual path. Religion, that's where it's making this mistake. It's trying to tell a group of people how to be spiritual. And that's something your own spirit has to tell you. It will do that. And see, it's been doing that all the time. But like I told them, I went to the store, my spirits, I was walking out and said, get some light bulbs. Nah, I ain't getting no light bulbs. I'm not going back getting no light. Sure enough, I walk in the house, all my lights blew out. The ones that are permanent wouldn't come on, okay? So things like that happen. Your first instinct, your first, that's your spirit. Usually, if it's not emotional, say I lost some money and I'm feeling all down and out. That's emotion, or I got some money and I'm feeling all good. That's emotion. But if you just feel good and there's no reason, no apparent reason, that's your spirit. If you just feel funny about something and there's no apparent reason, that's your spirit. Listen. We would avoid a lot of problems if we'd have listened to our spirit, But we don't know how to differentiate between our emotions and our spirit. And this is what this is all about, learning how to tell the difference.
But aren't they somehow, some way, in some shape, linked together? Some capacity?
Not if you're not using it in a spiritual sense. Remember, there's a duality always going on. So if you're using your emotions,
Aren't you feeling a spirituality within yourself? And isn't your spirituality a part of what you're feeling?
If that's what you are feeling, if it's a spiritual thing, it could be a desire.
Okay.
That's an emotion. That is not a spiritual thing. Okay? That's a physical. So that is our trick, is to learn how to understand. When is it our emotions saying something and when is it our spirit is saying something? Because yes, they do operate, like I just said, fire for Mother Earth, passion for us. You got to learn how to understand how to make that jump from what is physical and what is spiritual. See, when am I using a spiritual fire and when am I using a physical fire? You understand? You may feel passion, for, like I said, passion for the sex you're talking about, But then again, you may feel passion to help be a peacemaker. Then you're using it spiritually because you're using it with its opposite. See? You're making it whole, complete. It's not spiritual unless it's whole. See? Anytime you use anything in fragments, then then it's a physical thing. So that could be a test.
I had some sex that's been spiritually uplifting.
Absolutely. That's one of the main ways of accessing that realm. It is.
I'll just be honest,